Welcome back to the channel. It is time for monthly favorites. Keeping consistent whether you like it or not for this year. I personally love these videos. They bring me back to the good old days of YouTube, and I love a monthly roundup of perfectly curated little luxuries. No! Oh my god. You guys, I put everything in a box so that I could bring it in here. My vitamin, which is green, on my white sweater. Okay, you know what? We're gonna just keep filming. We're gonna deal with this momentarily because I wanted to jump right into skincare so I could show you my first favorite. So let's get started. My first monthly favorite, I've been using this ever since I started going to Beautifully New, and honestly, in general, a monthly favorite because I've ran out of 2 of the 4 or 5 products, no, 6 products that I have from them. It's Alastin Skincare. This is their Hydra Tint Pro Mineral Sunscreen. It's broad spectrum SPF 36 and water resistant for 40 minutes. I'm gonna show you guys, this is my skin just with my morning skincare. And then I just go in with 2 pumps and my skin just feels amazing in general. I use 2 of their blue hydrating products and then 2 of their orange brightening products and then their eye cream, tinted moisturizer. Obviously I'm doing this without a mirror, so apologies. Feel like for every single day, especially since it's sunscreen, I don't think I would put on a moisturizer, like a tinted moisturizer every single day if it weren't for the fact that this is medical grade skincare. Let's get a Kleenex before I get this on something else. So you can see that it kind of just evens the complexion and gives a really nice warm glow. So now that the weather is getting better, I feel like this is perfect, and I know it's good for my skin. It doesn't break me out. It kind of just smooths everything out, especially since I've been getting a lot of facial treatments and stuff like that. I really need to protect my skin, and you know, when I get a breakout, it kind of does a good job of covering it. Honestly, obsessed with this and the other products that I have by them. Next up for skincare, so obviously I use the Alastin products and then I use my Clear Stem products. Those are basically the only 2 brands I've been religiously using right now, so you can kind of get the vibes. But this is a new Clear Stem product that I'm absolutely obsessed with. I just had to repurchase. I always reorder my Clarity Serum, and then I added these. These are the Clear Stem Alyssa Lynch. This is my second purchase of them. They are her matcha eye patches. I'm absolutely obsessed with them. I wore them this morning and looked in the mirror after like leaving them on for at least an hour, and I was like, whoa, like my under eyes looked so much better. I love Clear Stem in general, so I trust all of their products because they're not going to clog your pores. Not that eye patches would clog your pores, but the matcha in them really adds that like anti-inflammatory brightening factor, and these actually like stay on your eyes. They do not budge at all. I hate slippery under eye patches. I just don't use them because they just move all over the place, and like, when am I ever sitting still? So these I literally wore out of the house, all over the place, all morning, and then was like, damn. So absolutely obsessed with these. Staying in the bathroom, but moving away from skincare, I have some hair and beauty products. These are my current favorite beauty products. I rarely ever change up my makeup routine because I honestly don't wear makeup a lot. So what I'll do is I'll do this tinted moisturizer, and then I'll add either like a little bit of concealer, a little glow, maybe a little bronzer, blush, just stuff that I have in my makeup bag. This is a repurchase. I've talked about it before. It is actually the best invention on the planet. It's this Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. It truly transforms your skin. It's like not a bronzer. It's a creamy product, but it gives you this warm, natural glow and sculpt that is actually insane. It feels like you're just airbrushing your face, honestly. I think I've repurchased this a handful of times. I'm absolutely obsessed with it and love adding it to this base because it like gives a little oomph. Next is this setting spray. I think I've mentioned it before, but the girl at Sephora recommended it to me, and it is actually insane. It's like hairspray for your face. I'm not a huge like ton of makeup girly, but I do love a setting spray just because since I do wear such minimal makeup, I want it to like stay in place all day. It's all this like hydrating, glowy, creamy stuff. And this doesn't, even though it's a mattifying spray, it really doesn't take away all of the glow. It just sticks everything in place like crazy. I've only done full glam for a wedding with it once, and it perfectly kept my makeup intact all night. I just feel so secure, and I know my makeup and whatever look I'm doing isn't gonna go anywhere. and it just feels good because it's like a aerosol. I don't know, probably not good for you, but obsessed. Lastly, for makeup, my two Tarte products. So this one is their Glow Tape highlighter, and it's the lightest one. And then the reason I like it is because I just go straight under the eyes with it and then put on concealer. Such a difference. I don't know why I keep putting stuff on my face right now when I cannot see what I'm doing whatsoever. Like now I look crazy because I just did that. It gives your under eyes like this nice little pop, and then you put concealer over it so it doesn't look like as crazy as it does right now. But since we're like sitting right in front of the window, now I look crazy. I swear it looks good. And then lastly, this Tarte tubing mascara. I rarely ever switch mascaras because I just don't care. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But they sent this to me and I absolutely love it. I just feel like I need like 2-3 coats and then boom, like done. And I hate taking off my makeup because of mascara. So I love a tubing mascara because it just kind of like pulls off your eyelashes. You don't get just like black all over your face. It's like my biggest pet peeve. So I love, love, love a tubing mascara because it stays on all day and then it's so easy to get off, which is the bane of my existence. So absolutely obsessed with this new Tarte. And then lastly, in the bathroom, I just got another one of these Crown Affair finishing gels. It's seriously the absolute best because it doesn't make you crusty or musty. I put like a quarter size amount in my hands and then I just run it through my fingers and then I use the Crown Affair brush, just pull everything back into place. If I don't put something in my hair to help slick it back, I just notice that like the lines of my highlights like aren't always perfect, or you just like look a little bit disheveled, and like clearly I don't like dress up all the time, so I feel like slicking back my hair just makes me feel and look more put together on a daily basis. And I just love slicking back my hair. I don't know if it's like still, I mean it's still like in, but I feel like we're maybe like going away from it. But like as someone that like doesn't have a lot of time, has a lot of hair, I just love a slick back. So this is my absolute favorite. Moving into fashion, I've been loving some elevated gold jewelry. Bangles are obviously like really trending, especially stacking them. I wore this one to the wedding that I went to as just a pop, getting a few of these because I have all these like bachelorette parties and stuff coming up like in Florida, and I feel like layering some gold bangles will look really cute. I loved wearing this one. This is Thatch Jewelry. I've been loving their stuff in general lately, especially for summer and spring. And then this is just more of like an everyday gold thicker moment. I've been like needing to find some like gold because all I have is these like 2 little permanent bracelets and then my 2 diamond bracelets, and I really want to find a couple gold pieces to elevate my stacks. This is Joanna. You know I love Joanna, and it's just like a perfect way to like wear an everyday bangle. You can even like open it up and then put some of your favorite charms through it and then put it back on, and it's like a charm bracelet. But I'm absolutely obsessed with this for like an everyday situation, and then the bigger bangles for going out. And then this is the ring. I think I showed you guys this from Banana Republic, and I just think this is so sick for like a gold chunk statement piece. Just this huge dome. I think it's absolutely sick. Banana Republic, like who would have thought? And then for style, I'm still working on my spring style. I don't even know what I wore last spring, but I feel like I want to elevate it just a little bit for this season because I feel like life is too short to not just like wear the things that you want to wear. And that's my current mindset. So I definitely need some shoes, few more basic staple wardrobe pieces. But right now what I'm loving, I've gotten so many compliments on these, you guys. It is actually crazy. All my friends are like, send me the link, send me the link. I wore them to a girls' night. Not a single person knew that they were sweatpants. The Rag & Bone sweatpant jeans. I recommend sizing down. I'm kind of drowning in them a little bit, but I just don't think they come in a smaller size. But they literally look like jeans and they are fully sweatpants. All my girlfriends obsessed. Such an easy thing to throw on. Like we had a little girls' night dinner in, and so I was like, well, I don't want to like wear something uncomfortable. We're just gonna be sitting on my friend's couch, but I don't want to wear sweatpants because I'm like going all the way downtown on a Friday night. So this was the perfect in between because it's still a little too chilly here to wear linen pants. It wasn't fancy enough for me to wear my satin pants. So perfect in between. Rag & Bone sweatpant jeans. I have 2 pairs. These are kind of like the bigger, wider pair. I prefer the other ones, so I'll link both, but absolutely obsessed and definitely actually worth it. Then what I just ruined by making this video, which is just so like me. But you guys know I love Gap. Like I'm obsessed. I don't know if like you just get older and like these things happen to you, or if they're like actually rebranding and elevating their stuff. I'm like, is it them or is it me? Like, am I just old now and I like Gap, or has Gap gotten cool? I don't know. Either way, love Gap. Obsessed with this sweater. It has that like big oversized like cable knit feel. It's perfect for spring because it's not like it's more of that like yarn cotton. It feels like you wear this like on a boat, not during the winter. This is more of like a spring look to me. And I wore it with the jeans. I wore like a little white tee, and then I just like draped this over with the Rag & Bone and a bunch of jewelry. Literally so cute and perfect. All I need is like cute loafers and we'll be ready to go. But literally Gap looks like it could be Jenny Kane, honestly, in my opinion. Obsessed. I feel like even though if something isn't new, I'll just show you what I'm rocking. So these are my 2 bags of the month. We have the Goyard tote, and I got this from Abode with an L, but it's Cheetah-licious, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. I DM'd them and I was like, I need that immediately. I love a cheetah. It's embroidered. So it's super nice. And people always ask me what I use for a diaper bag. And I just don't believe in diaper bags. I think I'm too type B. I like looking cute too much. So I don't know, I just feel like don't really ever need like a ton of stuff for her because I just keep everything in the car. So I just throw everything into my own bag, or if I really know I'm gonna need stuff, I just bring a tote bag. This is what's in Olive's bag. We got a busy board, Mickey Mouse, got some Barbies, some raisins, some bunny ears. I mean, what more could a girl want? But like I have her like diaper pouch thing, and I just keep it in the car. And then this is my bag of the month because I feel like it's just like the perfect size. It's not too big, it's not too small. Like you can see, it literally fits so much stuff. Like I have a Kindle, I have like there's so much stuff in here. The only thing I regret is not getting a color, but I chickened out and I was like, I don't know, am I just getting a color to get a color? Am I gonna regret it? Let's just keep it neutral. I regret not getting a color. I do love this one, but I definitely regret not getting a color. And I just like the material and the structuredness of it. So I feel like you can find really good resale of those too. Speaking of the girl, let me just show you my monthly favorites for her because I just placed the cutest order on the planet. I didn't know that Cezanne made baby clothes. Like, are you kidding me? This little spring coat. I've decided that she needs to step up her style. She's old enough now. Little cheetah dress, which I think is so cute. This little denim coat. I mean, she's gonna have better style than me. And then these little pink corduroy flares. I just really wanna get her into more flares. I think toddlers look so cute when they have like big baggy pants on. These are literally so cute. So that's the girls' little favorites of the month. I have two wellness favorites of the month, AKA what's on my Gap sweater. So chic, so cute. This is the Daily Elixir Liquid Multivitamin Lemon Mint. I've showed it in my vlogs before. You just take off the top, you pour yourself a little green shot, you take it and it has everything you need for just glowing from the inside out. I love a way that I don't have to like take a pill. Like I love a powder, I love a packet, I love a little shot, and I love Sakara. So this is such an amazing addition, and the bottle is quite literally the chicest thing I've ever seen. So I take this every morning and she tastes really good, I think. Then we're on a protein kick because I'm trying to build muscle, but like also stay full longer, just feel strong, energy, all the good stuff. I don't get enough protein for sure, just because I've never really focused on it. So I've been obsessed with Ancient Nutrition for months now. You guys know I love their vanilla cinnamon one. This is the vanilla bean, grass-fed, 23 grams of protein, milk protein, build strength, improve recovery, amazing formula, also really easy to get. I think they sell this at like the grocery store and stuff like that, or you could just get it on Amazon, but it's like a big scoop. I just added it to my yogurt this morning. So I put the Kite Hill yogurt, which is my current favorite because I hate yogurt. It just grosses me out. So I love the almond milk yogurt. And then I add a scoop of this and I just like mix. And then it's just like an added protein boost, so that I didn't have to like make a smoothie or anything, but I still got the protein. So absolutely loving this. It just makes everything taste really good. And then my two cooking favorites, obsessed with Primal Kitchen. I just bought 4 more of these to keep in pantry. I was just about to say closet. The pantry until I run out of the ones in the fridge, because it's just so good for when we're super busy and I don't feel like making a homemade dressing. I want something just really clean and healthy, but like you just need a little extra flavor. Like sometimes if you're eating like ground turkey, like you need a sauce to go on it. Okay, like let's be so for real. It's gonna taste so plain. So these Primal Kitchens, the ingredients are amazing. They're super, super clean. They have so many different flavors, and especially for Matt, like I feel like sometimes like I love just like a fresh lemon vinaigrette, and he's a guy and he's like, you got any sauce? You got any sauce? Why are guys always like, do you have any sauce? I'm like, I just made you a fucking, like, why do you need sauce? Why do you need sauce? We got the sauce. Speaking of light and bright, I've been obsessed. You've seen these probably in all my videos recently. These are the Brightland olive oils. I am like just loving them because they add such an like a nice little touch to any fresh meal. I even just drizzled some on my hummus last night. I always drizzle some on the salad, even if I'm like using other stuff. This is just such a good finishing oil. So I don't really cook with them, I finish with them because I have 4 different flavors. I have like basil, garlic, lemon, and I think like chili, like some kind of spicy one. So I've been loving the garlic and the lemon right now. I think basil is gonna be so good once it gets warmer out. But I just drizzle this on top of everything, even just like avocado toast. It elevates, again, a basic healthy meal and makes it absolutely delicious. And then my 2 last things in the kitchen are these cute little plates. I love collecting just little fun plates. I had this like gorgeous little collection from Soho House. We lost them in the move in California. We tried to find them for like a year because like I had so much stuff, you know, I had stuff in storage here and there, my mom's house, my grandma's house. I rented out my house in LA before we sold it. Me and Zoe tried to find these freaking plates, couldn't find them anywhere. They don't sell them anymore. But these I just got, and obviously it would be nice if I had a set, but I only got one of each, which is a little bit of a bummer, but I'm just kind of rolling with it. I think a plate wall could be cute. You know how people like hang up their plates, but right now what I'm using these for is just kind of containing things on the counter. I don't like to have a lot of stuff on the counter, but if I do, I want it to like have like a little purpose and a little place. So this one I've been using for like all my little tea. You can see like on the side, I have like my little supplements and my little tea for when I make tea at night. And they're also cute, like if you have people over and you just want to like add something to the table and like put crackers right here or something like that. It's nice to have like little like unique pieces as well. And then I just like absolutely love like anything this style. I think Anthropology is doing it right now, even Target is doing it right now. It's just like so spring to me. So this one I've been keeping my salt and pepper on for a little like Easter vibe. I think it is so pretty. I wish again that I had more of these, but right now I only have one of each. So maybe convince me to get more and I will. And then lastly in the kitchen, if you guys are into hosting and cooking like me, these are just deli containers, and this is like what they use like in a kitchen to prep food, store food, and you can kind of just put masking tape on. So if you're like, for instance, when I was prepping all my ingredients for my party, I was like, oh shit, like I really need to get deli containers. And then I just forgot and didn't have time. So I used those like meal prep containers, but these are better just because they have the different sizes. One is like half the size of this, one is the full size. I just got it on Amazon. I love prepping ingredients. I don't like meal prepping. I like ingredient prepping, and I also like hosting. So this is just kind of like the little hack that everyone needs. I feel like obviously with TikTok and stuff being more popular, like everyone kind of sees these and knows about them. They're just more common in kitchens, like chef's kitchens. So I've always like seen my mom using them and stuff. I was finally like, it's time to get my own. For books and TV this month, my favorite show was the Meghan Markle show on Netflix. I feel like this might be unpopular opinion. I think it just depends what your cup of tea is, but I found that I actually really enjoyed watching it because I just think you can tell that she's actually really lovely. Another thing that might be controversial, I'm not into like royal drama, Meghan Markle, Harry, all that stuff drama, but I could just tell that she's like very kind. I could just like get that vibe. And I just love cooking shows, and like the fact that this one is more modern and like shot in really high quality with someone young, and like I just like love the vibes. Like it's almost a background show, but I still paid attention, but then sometimes would like look on my phone. So I really enjoyed it. Like I would love to have that on like while I'm cooking dinner, just like relaxing on the couch. Like that's like my type of vibe. So I actually really enjoyed it, and I wasn't gonna watch it just because, you know, people are so hard up like on Meghan Markle. People had all these opinions, and I was like, eh, whatever, like I don't need to watch a cooking show. And then I was just like, I don't know, I was feeling really anxious, and it's been hard. Like sometimes like I need something just really light and bright to set the mood. So honestly, I had a great time. I binged it while Matt was gone over the weekend, and it kept me like in a really positive, feel-good mood. So thank you, Markle Sparkle. I'm sorry, Duchess. Books, I read The Block Party. I liked it. It was more of a drama. There were some twists at the end. Wasn't my favorite. I would give it like a 4, maybe like a 3.9 out of 5 stars, but I did enjoy it. It got me back into reading. We love it. And what I love doing is reading with another monthly favorite, which is my Philips Hue light bulbs, the ones that you can control from your phone. It's been probably like almost 3 months since I got them, and I literally use them every single night. Like I change them to read mode, red light mode, relax mode. I dim them, everything on my phone. I turn them off from my phone. So they're a little bit expensive, but honestly, I use them every single night. When I say I use them, like obviously I use my lights, but like I utilize them. Like I've changed them, I dim them. I love reading with the red lights on. I find it to be really relaxing and good for my eyes. So I read Block Party this month, probably a month and a half, but I'm reading The Wedding People right now too. I just happened to lose my Kindle. So I've been I read it, I started it in March, and now we have to finish it in April because I lost my Kindle for like 3 weeks. So I'm excited to finish that. And other TV is just Summer House. Summer House, Summer House, Summer House. You know we love our giggler Paige. Absolute stan. Me and Matt watch it together. It is seriously like one of my favorite parts of our week because we're both so into it. We literally just have like the biggest smiles on our face. We think Wes and Jesse are like absolutely hysterical. He loves them obviously because he thinks they're so dumb and funny. I just love that we have a show that we both genuinely love and watch together, and I love the drama. We also watch Below Deck Sailing Yacht. Obsessed, like so good. We wait week to week, so it's gonna be really dark when those shows are over, but for right now we are absolutely obsessed with them. That felt a little rushed, but I feel like I was just like a little bit nervous. I've been really like on edge a little bit lately, which is a personal problem, which is why I think next month my acupuncturist will be my monthly favorite. But we're getting into spring, we're trying to refresh. These are some awesome monthly favorites in the meantime, but I have a feeling that this next month is going to be awesome, so make sure to come back next month for my next round. Everything is always linked in my Shop My. I put it under every YouTube video. There's all categories. It's almost like my own little personal blog, so don't worry, everything will be linked for you in the description box, but you can also find everything on my Shop My all the time. And I will see you guys in the vlogs until next month's monthly favorites. Bye.